Mal and I had an incredibly long day today. Mal worked very, very hard at school all day, and then she came home and had to continue working because she had a lot of lesson plan stuff to work on for this week. So she had been working all day, and I had been working all day because I have been hitting vlogs like nobody's business. Like tomorrow will be less than 2 weeks behind, and that's insane. I've just been going as hard as I could. So we actually kind of ran out of time for dinner tonight, so we went over and got a calzone. And while we were eating, we started to discuss the way things used to be. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Monday. When I say the way things used to be, what I'm talking about is the way things were in Colombia. It was a simpler time back then. You guys probably recall that I made dinner pretty frequently. I'd made dinner a lot, actually, and we had a lot of free time. We really did. We watched a lot of shows. I got work done, but we had a lot more free time than we do nowadays. Whenever, I talk to you guys about what's going on in our lives, or if I'm answering questions or tweets or whatever, a lot of it comes back to the fact that we're so incredibly busy, and we don't have a whole lot of time to do things like play games for leisure. Luckily, we've been getting in some Smash Brothers time, but admittedly, a lot of the time I've put into the game has been on the toilet. So that has kind of left, and there's a good reason for that. Since 2011, a lot of the stuff has happened. For one, there are now more of you guys, which is wonderful. There's so many more people in the Steven Vlog and Steven Plays family, and that's good. But we've taken that initiative to do more things with the channel. One of those things is going on more trips, which is exciting and great and gets the vlog behind. We've also taken on more work in Steven Plays. Back in Colombia, there was a time that memorable moments didn't even exist. Demo Fridays was being born. First 20s was a faraway thought, and there was no such thing as Saturday night content, especially every Saturday night. That was crazy. We were doing simpler games, simpler Let's Plays, and some of the craziness that was in the future was a far-off thought. Things like the Pokemon Let's Play, or the fact that Skyrim would go on for practically ever. It was a simpler time back then, and that's the way things used to be, and we had a lot of free time because of it. Mal and I would be able to eat dinner and watch a show, and when the show was over, we could say, let's watch another show, let's enjoy each other's company, and we don't do that anymore. And we haven't done that in a long time. And when we were talking about it at dinner, we both got a little emotional over the fact that we've wanted this. We've wanted this back. And, we get little bits and pieces here and there, but it's not like it used to be. In an ideal situation, I would wake up in the morning, I would work until Mal got home. I would put in, a good amount of time. Mal would finish her time, and then we would be done, and it would be awesome. And I'm really happy to announce that is almost back. That is almost back. Catching up on the vlogs. We're going to have to hit the mail videos. I know you guys have been asking about the mail videos. They're coming. I swear to God, they're coming. And I feel awful. I feel terrible about them not having come out up to this point, especially because there's going to be a lot of stuff in the letters that's like, hey, good job on Skyrim. Skyrim's been done for a while, so they're coming, but we're catching up, and it just feels so good. And I know that November is going to be the first month in over a year, maybe a year and a half or more, that I will be able to sit down and just enjoy an evening, and enjoy several evenings in a row with not having to think about, oh God, I got to be doing this. I'm really, really, really excited for it. Now, obviously, it's not just vlogs. Catching up the vlogs is not going to immediately take away my stress, but that is a huge key factor. So after that's done, we'll continue to work on Let's Plays while keeping the vlogs up to date. If there is a mini trip or something in the future, get the vlogs up to date as fast as possible, and then continue to get ahead in Let's Plays. And I want 2015 to stay that way. We were behind most of this year. I apologize. It bothered me as much or more than it bothered you guys, I promise. But very soon we're going to be back to the way things used to be. And I need that. And Mal needs that. And we need that. It's not that our relationship has been under any sort of strain or anything like that. It's just, I want that us time. And that us time is not gone. It's just not as frequent as it used to be. And that's not the way I want it to be. We had a wonderful time, on our road trip. All of our trips and stuff that we've taken this year, it's been fantastic. And we do things together on the weekends, but in the week it's so few and far between, and we're finally going to be able to change that. Anyway, that's it for me. That's all I wanted to talk about. It was I wasn't filming our conversation in the restaurant, but we had a really good talk, and I'm really excited for the end of this year and what next year is going to bring. There's some changes coming to Steven Vlog and the channels in general. Some good stuff. Some stuff I'm really excited for. Some stuff I'm really excited for you guys to be excited for. And we'll talk about it very soon. And thank you guys for continuing to support Mal and myself, because it really means the world. Almost 5 years. Next month is 5 years, and it's crazy. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and let's meet back tomorrow, shall we? Also, I should clarify, when I said 5 years, I meant Steven Vlog is turning 5. Not like Mal and I have been married 5 years. But you guys knew that. You knew that. You probably knew that. Did you know that? It was easily the most morbid thing I've ever produced. I can definitely say that. In fact, there was when I was doing the very end, I was editing the end, I actually sat back from a chair and was like, oh my god, this is so depressing.